Let's load up the game here. T-Rex, of course. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and upload my stuff real quick. Go to my channel. Share it. Copy link. We're gonna go post it in our group Discord. Places. So it's gonna be kind of slow. Plus I'm waiting for my wife to get back. Excuse me. Buddy. Drinking a Coke. Let's see here. I'm gonna turn everything off. Alrighty. I'm gonna see if anybody's on. On a couple places. We will probably go ahead and get onto the video itself. The return of the pretty lady.
Oh, from pretty?
Beautiful.
Oh, from beautiful?
It's on the stream now, so it's canonical. Everybody think so. It's a canonical fact. Everybody knows that I think you're beautiful.
I made me authentic ramen.
Are you asleep? Yeah, you're asleep.
Look, I made authentic ramen.
No.
Huh?
No. I'm cool. No, I don't want any.
I want some actual ramen. I wish somebody around here would open a shop like that.
I don't get why that's not a thing here.
I really wish
Oh, I need to go up here.
Tiramisu would open it because
So,
people have really good ones.
I'm doing my new main. I'm gonna try to get enough echoes for the Blades of Mercy because this is a skill arcane build. Excuse me, and I need some blood chunks too. So, this is T-Rex. He a quick boy. He's been using the cane, which is not a bad weapon. I will probably still keep the cane, but I definitely want the Blades of Mercy to be my main weapon. Like, Blades of Mercy is definitely the one that I'm going to get at plus 10. Nothing over there interests me, so we're not going to pay attention. So, those noodles are good. I had them last night.
I like them raw better than I like them pickled.
I don't get why you're like that neither, because I like it better when it has broth. It depends on the flavor too. Like if it, like.
You have more flavor to it than you do with broth.
chicken flavor I'm okay with, very little broth, but like beef or spicy, I want a lot of broth because I just think it adds to it.
You forget, Mister. I love to. Where do you want to see me in the ground?
I haven't fought him yet. No. I got here last night and then Addie started to stir, so I didn't want to keep going because I didn't want to wake her up because it was like already kind of bright. Where's he at? Did he die? Where's he at?
He's ridiculous.
That's a clip through a wall, but well, whatever. There's this guy. Got your twin bloodies, boy. There's quite a few restaurants I don't get why nobody's opening any up here. I hate that. That's why I give ramen at least like 3 minutes to cool off.
Well, it's more like my lip than my mouth.
I got you.
The fork.
I took the amoxicillin.
The fork.
As long as everything stays in okay shape. Oh, no, please don't. As long as everything's in okay shape by Thursday where I can get this thing pulled, I'm fine.
Mom said you're getting out on your birthday, so that's probably his favorite birthday present.
What, to be relieved of pain?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, don't get me wrong, part of it sucks because I would much rather spend my birthday doing something I'd like, but I mean, I would like to be pain free. Normally I have to work. The cool thing is I'm off every day this week except for tomorrow. So, Big Dave took off tomorrow because he's got to take his wife to Lexington because his wife is like a breast cancer survivor.
Yeah.
So like she has to do things every now and then, which is fine, and that's cool. I'm sure you understand that. So, as for the rest of the week, nobody was wanting to take it, so I was like, I'm taking it. Like, it's my birthday, I was planning on taking off my birthday anyway, so I'm gonna grab this hunter tool that will come in handy for us.
I want to order. I would love to order it, but we would probably die. I want to try atomic ramen.
Yeah, there's a sick, twisted part of me that wants to too. It's mostly the part that just kind of is. I don't know what it is.
Extra spicy roasted ramen nuclear edition 10-pack for $15 on Amazon.
I want to so bad, but every fiber of my being, everything in my mind.
2-pack of it for $5.
Every thought in my mind is saying, with 100% certainty that that is a terrible idea.
I just want to move to Japan or China or somewhere just for the food.
I don't want to move there, but I wouldn't mind visiting.
Their candy and stuff is awesome. That Kit Kat flavored with like matcha and strawberries and Nutella and stuff.
Sam's mommy, she's full-blooded Korean, and he says, yeah, she makes like authentic Korean dishes all the time. I was like, ooh, that sounds nice. And I'm just like, how is Korean food? Like, how could you describe it? He goes, well, it depends on a lot of things, but he goes, you like spicy stuff, don't you? I said, yeah. He goes, then you'll love Korean food. Because everything has got a good kick to it. Like, Korean barbecue, The sauce is very watery. It's not as thick as the kind that we're used to, but it's got a lot of spice in it because that's just the way it's made. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Gross.
I ordered you a birthday cake for this week.
Yay.
I ain't telling you what it is. You're gonna laugh when you see it. So the only thing I hate about our banking app is every time it goes down, I have to reload in my fingerprint to log in. It makes me so mad.
So we're gonna be fighting Martyr Logarius.
We have some more of these, by the way. Not attack like this, but like attack like we had originally.
Yeah.
Back there, I found it.
Yeah, I need to kind of like eat some of that too. I forget
It's the
we
same
have.
kind, it's just this is
Well, I
kind
just forget we have it.
I feel like mine's one of the microwave ones now that eat other stuff. This has mushrooms in it.
Hmm. Time to fight Mr. Logarius. Well, off to an excellent start, Brandon. There we go. Cool. Got a visceral off of him. I have the blood rapture equipped. Oh no. He skipped straight to phase 2. There we go. What? There we go. Awesome. What? Okay. Because, like, you're bringing this stuff up. Oh, well. There we go. Plus I got one of the... Oh, yeah, like, instead of sending everybody to the chapel, I sent everybody to the clinic. So I have the Odenwraith rune that Adela drops. That replenishes blood bullets. I know about the Queen. I'm not going to go to the Queen. There's no reason for me to go to the Queen. Except for armor.
What?
The Queen.
Northern Queen?
No. The Vile Blood Queen.
Oh! I forgot she's in this, sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't have...
Maria? It's my Queen Maria.
I hate almost anything to do with Vile Bloods. I really do. Like, well, don't get me wrong, a vampire covenant sounds cool and all, but doggone it, if everybody has just drove me nuts with how like it's cool to like it. You know what I mean? Okay, Blades of Mercy. I definitely want the Blade of Mercy. Blade of Mercy is what I've been working for.
That's usually what I do in Goblin.
I need 3 more twins, so that's cool. I've got plenty of insight, so I can afford to buy 3 twins.
This guy tells me that he's made for this day. Oh my god. We are at a park.
What are you even talking about?
Talking about Kim Barnett.
Okay. Obviously, I want to put the best gems on this.
This, my woman husband keeps telling telling her he's gonna pay for their date when they go to the park. Only when they go to the park. Cheapo.
That seems alright. And then for our threaded cane, now we have a good backup in case something breaks.
You ever had Indian food before?
I have not. I do want to try it. I know a lot of it is like, because I've never had curry.
Oh no, I'm gonna try curry.
What makes you think I would have had Indian food?
You've been outside of Kentucky, I haven't.
Yeah, but like I don't. That don't mean I've traveled to a different country.
I might have it. They have it in their states.
I know, but like, I'd say they probably have it somewhere in Kentucky too.
They might.
Oh boy, this.
Welcome. Very welcome.
Alright. There we go. I think we're going to go ahead and go to Nightmare Frontier while we're at it. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Brandon. No,
How are you?
I'm doing.
I hear you. Well, that was a very enthralling conversation.
It's a sucker that costs slaps. And then you get these suckers, like, you know, like the liquid sucker, but it's not liquid, obviously.
Hmm.
But you can foam it up and put anything in it and eat it. And what's in it?
Before you ask, yes, I did cheese the Bloody Crow.
I didn't ask you if you fought him yet.
Well, how else would I have gotten the
I didn't pay attention.
blades unless I flat out killed Eileen, which I would not want to do because I like the gestures. In my opinion, the Bloody Crow of Canehurst would make a better boss fight than Maria did.
You're just biased because I like Maria.
I don't like Maria. She's a crappy fight. She's not even that hard.
Brandon likes the crows. So make it better.
Well, the Bloody Crow is actually a fairly tough fight.
I died a bunch of times.
Like a lot of people cheese him.
I don't know how you cheese him.
You can poison him.
He
But
always
I normally just go ahead and fight him straight up when I have a plus 10 weapon, but I was wanting my Blade of Mercy to be my plus 10 weapon.
I don't know how you did that because he heals for me.
He healed for me too.
He's the one boss fight I hated fighting. And he's not even really a boss.
No, but and there you go, because like you don't even need to cheese Maria. That's how easy she is. But most
He
people,
was worse than most boss battles on here. I don't think I've had that much trouble on a boss battle since I've been
What is? I think he's like the first enemy you encounter, like unless you play online all the time and do the no, do the doggone this room. Anyway, unless you okay, time for crowd control. But anyway, unless you play online and do a lot of PvP, you're probably never going to have encountered somebody that's used the Chicago
I don't think anybody is a okay.
besides Bloody Crow. There are certain chalice dungeons in the FRC chalices. Like you can add hunters.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll have some hunters that show up in the Chicago. The Canehurst Knight is one of them. He uses the Chicago, and I don't think he uses the Evelyn. I want to say he uses the repeating pistol like the Bloody Crow does.
I can't eat no more.
I am going to.
Go to the kitchen when you're done. We don't care. Everybody's fine, okay? What right now from Pokemon Go? I tried to find him earlier, me and Mom did, but we got beat.
Trying to do what now?
Got a Diagla. I can't remember.
Dialga.
Yeah.
Hey, we got another viewer. Hello, hello. As always, try to keep the language PG on this channel. That's all I ask. Alright, cool. Stabby Magoo. Alright. He's done. Alright, we want that other crawling madness there. I love it how this air conditioner never seems to want to kick on when you're trying to sleep, but when you're trying to stream something, it's the loudest thing in the room.
For real.
That's the only time it ever seems to want to. Alright, buddy. Gulp. I love them. I think they're cool. You just have to get up close and personal on people. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not going to nuke everything. Hey, buddy.
I just rather have
Soft Spear is good. I like to use Soft Spear for a lot of elemental setups. Fading Lake. Killed. Okay, cool, cool.
I'm currently trying to find a raid right now on Pokemon Go of Celebi. I'm having kind of. I don't think.
Okay. They're playing offline, so we don't have to worry about no invaders. That dude was like, he was going after Space Jam. Well, like my PlayStation Plus is expired. I can't play online right now.
Yeah, you got your connection.
I tried to get on the other day and it won't let me.
Trying to reconnect.
Doggone it. I've got to go all the way around and get that shortcut. That's a bad luck Chuck moment right there. I'm going to come back later for the messenger's gift. It's not important to me right now. I was watching Zero Lenny play using the IGN guide because he's wanting to see whether or not the people that work for IGN know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
The guy who did the guide absolutely does not know what he's talking about. Because in one of the, because he said to pick up the wooden shield and never unequip it.
Why?
I don't know. Because, well, what he said is he claimed that the wooden shield blocks frenzy buildup. It does not. Which, don't get me wrong, if it did, that'd be really cool. And that would have been something I never would have known. But it does not. It doesn't do that at all. Zero Lenny tried it out, and yeah, he died to frenzy buildup. The dude had a lot of weird things going on with his build to begin with, too. Like, because he was telling people to use the threaded cane until you get the Kirk hammer. It's like, buddy, that's...
You get your butt whooped on that.
yeah, doggone.
Death by crawling madness. That would be the way to go.
Right, they've killed me before.
I've never been killed by crawling
I
madness.
should have equipped the cane, but anyway, he told them to use the threaded cane until they get the Kirk hammer. And he didn't have them buy the Kirk hammer in his guide, like the first thing when you get the badge. You know, like a normal person. Instead, he wanted you. He wrote that you should keep using the threaded cane until after Gascoigne, and then buy the Kirk hammer, which makes no sense. Why not just buy the Kirk hammer the second you defeat the cleric beast? And like, why even use the threaded cane if you're going to use the Kirk hammer? Because that's two totally different builds. You might as well just start with the axe. Like, dude didn't know what he was talking about. Which I think people have known for a while that IGN doesn't know what they're talking about. Like, one of their guys finally completed Sekiro after 2 years and 300 hours. And don't get me wrong, Sekiro's a hard game. I get it. But, I mean, what in the world were you doing in that time? It's never... I don't know a single individual who spent 2 years on a game just trying to beat it. Speaking of which, this is the area that Zero Lenny actually tried that whole frenzy build-up thing with. When it was claimed that the wooden shield blocked frenzy build-up. Dog's at the door, of course. I'm getting out of here. Okay. There we go. He's dead. Okay. We are going to use the cane to kill the other crawling madness that's down here. Because we want those chunks now, boy. Oh boy, it's begun. Come on. I don't know if that's any good or not. I will take a look at it later. But we got our chunks and we're gonna kill this boy. Because extra shards never hurt nothing. Get ready for the amygdala fight. And yes, it's pronounced amygdala, not amygdala. We are going to use the threaded cane for that. Threaded cane works pretty darn good on amygdala. Doggone it, I fell into saying amygdala. It's amygdala. Brain farted. Which I will grant.
Amygdala, why does they call it amygdala?
Because I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. We're going to try something. Haha. Finally, the AC kicks off. Part of me kind of wants to play another round of Magic the Gathering later. Just like a normal standard game, though.
What, medium?
Yeah.
Yeah, what, give us some.
Yep.
I'm waiting to fight Doug.
Oh no, like whenever I get off, we'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
So you
Yeah,
got.
I gotta catch legendary, and I gotta win a race back. So.
See, I normally get my reading done by now, but I'm so. My head and my tooth is killing me so much, I wouldn't be able to focus on it.
I was tired, but now I'm not.
Huh?
Said I was tired, but now I'm not.
Oh, I'm still tired. Alright, cool beans. Cool beans. What did I make up here? Is that the, that's Lower Hintertomb. We'll tackle that after we get a +9 at the very least. So let's head back to... Doggone it. Did I spend everything? I did spend everything. Okay. Well, I needed one more for that anyway. Well, it's cool because we'll head back to Yahar'gul. Yahar'gul. Because the name itself sounds very piratey. Yahar'gul. Sounds like a name of a city made up by pirates. I keep forgetting that you shave the side of your head. Not really shaved, but clipped. You know what I mean. Yeah, I remember trying to help you out, and it was always a headache. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, everybody has their weak areas. I certainly had mine. I think he dropped some blood vials. I love this weapon so much. I remember when it used to wreck in PvP, and then everybody figured out the pattern to it, to where like if you just the Blade of Mercy, or if you just R1 spam like a lot of people do with it, like it's easily to parry.
My favorite people to see the PvP are the people that do blood letter. That's a cool weapon.
It is a cool weapon. Blood Letter is an awesome weapon. I like it pretty good.
Well,
Huh?
heck,
Alright. Key to the next area. Upper Cathedral Ward. Okay, we got a bunch of women up there that are waiting for us.
what is data?
I think ice and dragon attacks. And fairy.
I know I was thinking rock attack. Really weak to those.
Dialga. I can't. I don't know. I well, I never. I played Platinum, so I don't know what. I don't know what typing he is besides Dragon, because I had Giratina, which is really cool. I like Giratina, pretty awesome.
My strongest Pokemon is Mewtwo right now.
Mewtwo is usually the strongest member of any team.
My is my All-Star. Top 5 or 2 All-Star Soccer. Porygon 2 and Bloodborne. My top.
Boy howdy, we're getting ready to wreck shop with a couple of hunter boys. Oh great. Haha. Oh, hey. There you go. Boy, that took a turn. Whoa. No, I got pinned. Oh, hey, it's Zelia. Hey, Zelia, no, long time no see. How you been? I wondered who commented. I thought it was Brad for a minute. Well, let's go do all that again. You been doing okay? Baking a lot? I hear you. I think last time you were that I know of that you joined us on a stream, I had one less kid. I still had the one, but I have two now. And I think my wife wasn't even into Bloodborne yet whenever you were on. So my wife plays Bloodborne quite a bit now. She's taking a break though from it. Huh?
I said I wish it was a way for me to stream Pokemon.
I would love to be able to stream stuff on my 2DS. Mine's a 2DS. You have been on Twitch. I had a bit of a falling out with Twitch. Twitch, for some weird reason, would excuse me. Twitch, for some weird reason, would mute me for copyright, even though nothing of what I did was against the copyrights. Why did I do that? Anyway, so we're just gonna. I'm just gonna cheese this dude, and then we'll go after his cannon buddy down there. You're not impressing nobody, son. I have that too. I reconnected with streamers who left YouTube. I hear ya. I was the opposite in that. I actually left Twitch instead of YouTube. buddy. What are you doing? I know that a lot of it was the adpocalypse for a while too. Like a lot of people that were making money found it easier to make money on Twitch than YouTube. Um, but I just never did it for money. There we go. Now I can take on your buddy 1v1. The reason I made a Twitch account is because a streamer on YouTube backstabbed me and took it out on like 60 viewers. I hear ya. There's one I don't particularly like that's on Twitch. They were claiming they were God and banning people on their channel for no reason except calling everyone trolls and children. That sounds like a real dark side feel kind of strategy. I mean, it really does. It sounds like the second coming of dark side Phil. Haha. Ooh, that was a good combo. Yeah, I know that strategy, dude. I wasn't born yesterday. I've ran plenty of canon characters. Okay. Okay. Haha. And other streamers were confronting them, and then the next stream they were making up a sob story and being single parent, getting viewers, and two of my idiot friends bought the lies. I hear ya. A whole lot of sympathy stuff. There's a particular one. I won't say his name, but he's somebody that my wife dated once upon a time. You know who I'm talking about, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he refuses to work. Will never work a day in his life. He's too sorry to work. And so like Twitch is his only means of income, and he's a parent. Or what I mean, and I use that term very loosely. But he will not get a job, and this, that, and everything else. And so he tries, whether he likes to admit it or not, he does try to guilt trip people into donating to him. Which I'm sorry, but your crappy life choices are not my responsibility to help you out. So I never did like him. He stole a lot of material. He stole a lot of my jokes and stuff like that. Well, more people continue to confront. The streamer has two simps that made multiple accounts to add more subs. Luckily, YouTube caught that crap, and well. Let's see. The person hasn't streamed for a while. Yeah. I'd say whenever you're afraid of being confronted for the drama you have caused, you would probably do everything within your power to avoid any kind of opportunity to be confronted. Oh no! Oh no! You almost had me! No, you didn't. But, yeah, I suppose if you're somebody that thrives in drama, lives in drama, stuff like that, you'll do everything you can to try to avoid the drama. Even though it's drama you caused, and I'm a firm believer in you should address the consequences of your own actions. I've tried to remain completely and totally free from any kind of drama. I've touched on particular religious and philosophical and political views of mine through the channel over the past few years, and I've just mostly maintained a way to try to avoid alienating people. I tried to turn it into a blog channel for a while, so like I post a lot of my Second Amendment stuff on there, and then just that stuff never got a lot of views anyway, and it seemed to detract from my gameplay part of my channel, which was the main reason I started streaming in the first place. Lots of people are still pissed, and the streamer got someone banned on Facebook for having different beliefs. Yeah, that's crap. I'm a firm believer in, even though I might disagree with what you believe, what you say, whether that be religion, philosophy, politics, economics, what have you, I'm never going to go out of my way to try to um, try to have you alienated from a community simply because of those particular kinds of views. I'm mostly a very live and let live kind of person. Despite what my wife might think.
What?
I'm a very live and let live kind of person.
Okay. Whatever you say. If I win the raid, I get shut off.
Ooh, Sheldon. Streamer says one thing and then does another thing, gets upset. Crap. Yeah, that sounds about right. Whenever we get my PS Plus renewed, I mean, you should stream Bloodborne and co-op plays again, honey. I hear you. It's just whenever you're ready.
Like it so much that I was
Right. Yeah, so you got where I was coming from when I said for a while I was...
for the new season of Apex.
Do what now? Why am I going this direction? There's nothing down here I need. Oh no. Leave me alone. I don't understand people. You're right. I don't understand people very much either. People are weird. That is true. I am also weird. Yeah, weird. Well, is there really, truly anybody normal? Something I've not been for a long time. We were talking about that at work the other day too, like because we were talking about how certain people like to watch certain videos that are screwed up in the head. No, we're talking about like stuff Kyle watches, stuff yeah, and stuff that Freddie watches, and Freddie watches a lot of weird porn, and he'll be like, yeah man, take a look at this. And me and Big Dave were talking about that, and he's like, he goes, maybe we're the weird ones. I said, right. Maybe we are, because it seems like everybody's into that here. He goes, yeah. He goes, but I don't know, if that's normal, I don't want to be normal. I said, I agree with you 110%. You know what the sad part is? I don't know if I grabbed that one bloodstone chunk from downside. Just be careful.
Just added it on Pokemon Go that lives in Japan.
Just be careful of any lying, psychotic streamers pretending to be God and calling people trolls and children for disagreeing and having different beliefs and crap like that. A person got banned on their channel for saying, I will be back and I'm going to the bathroom, and the streamer banned them and called them a child troll for saying that they were going to take a bathroom break. That's that's a really weird situation. No, you raise your hand and you ask for a hall pass, like the others do.
Oh god.
Like that's weird. That's a weird. Boy, that's a weird flex for authority, ain't it?
Not really.
The person plays Soulsborne games and streams them. Yeah, I'll be honest. I have run into plenty of people in the community like that. That's the thing. I think that uh, the Soulsborne community, while there are plenty of excellent people out there, there's also plenty of really weird people that once they get a taste of authority, they they will use it for whatever reason. And like YouTube authority is not even real authority. It's kind of like Magic the Gathering judges and stuff like that. It's like the weird kids in high school that couldn't get laid, and then like they take it out on everybody else whenever they get up there.
Why are you going like that?
Why am I talking about myself? I don't know. I need to vent it out some way. Soulsborne players toxic. Yeah, I agree. That's a very toxic uh, outlook. By the way, that is my wife in the background, Zelia.
So,
I don't,
somebody kidnapped
yeah, I've kidnapped her from the Walmart parking lot. So you're going into trafficking whether you like it or not. I should quit that joke right now because I could actually get in trouble on YouTube for saying that. It would have been that would have been dumb. Took the joke too far.
Yeah, we really did.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Alright, and he dies. I need to equip some bolty bolt. I should have done that before I took on this boss. Zappity zap. Don't come back. Well, the weird thing is, like, with all the stupid, dumb jokes I've done on YouTube, I still have not been muted by YouTube. Where, like, me just simply stopping to talk, not even talking through a cutscene, somehow warranted a copyright strike on Twitch, and I don't understand that at all. Uh-oh. My cane's about broke. Yeah, that is very lovely. Oh no. Oh, he threw up. I was wondering what was damaging me. I need to repair my cane because it's not doing pretty good. Like, it almost broke on me. Well, at least Zelia thought that was a funny joke. I just now had time to look down. Well, like, I don't normally worry about it until I get certain blood gems that, like, and I try not to keep those, but, like, I'm stupid and I will. But certain weapons are also, like, notoriously terrible for breaking. So, well, shoot. Piddle poop and everything else. We are going to run up here, and we are going to talk to the daddy. I did almost get in trouble for my fake Irish accent one time. Because you know how I am, I just go, hey, tay kind of thing. And, like, and I believe I can do that because I Irish by ancestry, so I should be able to do that.
Association.
And then like an Irish dude is like, you shouldn't do that. Hey, we got a third viewer. Hello. Oh, you shouldn't do that there, sonny boy.
It was funny. Carlos said there was an Austrian accent. I was like, I can do one. He's like, really? And I was like, yeah, Cleo. And I was like, yeah. Like,
Uh, what? Huh? What accent is that?
it's Australian. It's really bad.
Cleo. Cleo. Yeah, it's just like the CEO at the factory. He's from Brisbane, Australia.
It was funny.
He talks like Crocodile Dundee. It's just like, you get a bad pot, you gotta throw her in the boiler.
Bad accent. I'm like, they're really from Australia. That's their actual accent.
What?
He's like, oh wow.
So let's go back to Advent Plaza because I do want to get more chunks from the story. I think it's cool we finally got Celia back on. Like that's a viewer I ain't seen. I mean, not kidding. For like, if I'm not mistaken, she's like one of my earliest subscribers. It's really cool. Like I ain't seen her on the chat for close to 3 years. She saw my face, and that's why she didn't come. He's ugly. Ooh, no. Ugh, that gives me nightmares.
He cut my legs off. I can't run.
He cut my legs off. I can't run. There's no escape. My legs are broken. Alright, cool beans. Alright. Cool. Who wants to eat cool beans? I don't know. People that like the taste of cool beans, I guess. Haha. You are soon going to perish, son. I have no clue. I don't know who came up with the expression bee's knees. That's one of those things I need to look up the history of. Right. Since when do honeybees have knees? and do they ask the queen to sit on their lap? No. Oh no, it's a liquid boy. It's a water professor. Oh yeah, that's what Zeus calls them, right?
Like literally,
It's a water professor. I call them scholars, but I don't know what they're actually called. This dude's... Do you know what the official name for this dude is in the... No, this dude is called Franken-Nux. The church... Doggone. He has a weird... Susie Skin Flaps. Doggone, every time I should probably quit using the Blade of Mercy for this dude. He's very showing point. Monster Hunter people. Well, here's the thing, like, Monster Hunter really is a fun game, but, I mean, doggone. Well, I don't get why people argue over games like that, because, like, maybe it's just my age, but, like, it's just like you're arguing over a literal toy. Yeah, I know. It's, like, the weirdest thing to flex about. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, like, Soulsborne is notoriously more difficult, but, like, difficult doesn't always mean better. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love these games, but they're not for everybody, and they're not exactly the pinnacle of gameplay, neither. Some of them are clunky. Especially Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls. Whoo boy, are they clunky. Which I would love to be able to figure out how to stream my PlayStation 3 one day. I need a capture card. Something that you use to record gameplay on for PlayStation 3 and the DS systems and whatever. Alright, cool beans. Let's go say hi to Patches. Say hello, Patches. I waste a lot of... We're gonna open this door. I want your rune. Give me your rune. Not at all. You literally have done nothing to me. Because I did not fall for your trap. Okay, cool. We'll talk to you again because I think you'll be able to show up in Chalice Dungeons if I do that. Okay, cool. I love that running R2. I just love this weapon in general.
I forgot what I named my reality show.
Newbies have knees. That's why I would name my reality show Newbies Have Knees.
Good question. What are we making?
Okay, so I'm just gonna straight up kill this dude with fire. Yeah, he is just, I'm just gonna kill him with fire. There. No. None of the wormy fellers come out. Where your chunks? I'm holding you up. I love this area so much. And I do mean that unironically. I really do love this area. Oh, please don't kill me. No, not my beans. Sarah, help me. They're trying to steal my beans. My cool beans.
Okay.
Will you help me? Boy howdy, how they missed me that whole entire flurry, I don't know. Leave me alone, you big bully. I don't want to do anything with you. I'll take this though. Hey! Because I believe Mr. T-Rex is not quite up to the meta level yet. Escaping. We are escaping. I'll be back for you later there, Edgar. No, Mr. Edgar, don't kill me. Alright. I want that rune. I'm going to return and replenish my supplies. I don't know where T-Rex is at right now. Where is he? Level 70, so I have about 50 more levels. Alright, arcane, we'll get a +8. We could honestly probably take on lower Tumaru right now if we wanted. Because I refuse to this day, even knowing the false depth dungeons, I refuse to use them.
Very well.
Takes a lot of the challenge out of it, in my opinion. We're going to buy the more expensive part first. Just a good old-fashioned love song, going down in 3-part harmony. Alrighty. These really are my favorite part of the games. I used to hate them with a passion, but now I love them now. I don't know about you.
What, dungeon?
Yeah.
Well, that's part of
Well, it's just like, don't get me wrong, I love the base game and stuff like that, but man, do I really like the idea of perpetual. Oh, we're in Hintertomb. We're in Lower Hintertomb. Well, whatever, we can knock it out. Oh no! I thought we were in Lower Tumaru for a minute, which we really should tackle too. Hey, come here, Screamo. See, I wouldn't mind so much if his moves, if this one's, I never have memorized the movesets for this guy. There we go. Shut up and eat your peas. You've been a bad boy. Down he goes. Now what did we get? I can't remember the gem. Oh, it sucks. Because it's flat damage. Boy howdy, I can't wait to get to the Is gravestone. That's my favorite. Haha! What do you think about that? Hey Sarah, do you think Mickey Mouse plays Bloodborne?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Look here!
I used
Look
to
here,
watch
goof!
this guy that would stream on Twitch, and he would play Friday the 13th, and he would steal people and strafe and
In a Mickey Mouse voice. Yeah.
he would bring profanity to hilarious. Something about Mickey Mouse passing out people is just funny.
There's a dude that used to play Destiny that I knew did that. That's a game I kind of want to get back into, but like I'm still kind of salty about the idea that I couldn't take my year one Hawkmoon with me into the sequel. I don't get that. Like, what's the point of me grinding for all that if I'm not going to be able to take it? Like, oh, you're going to let me take my character with me? Oh, cool. What do you mean I can't take my weapons from that character with me? What a stupid thing to do. Like, it's so much time to get that Hawkmoon. I had a buddy that ran a Thorn too. That would That was a whole lot of salt for a lot of people. Holy moly. Don't worry, I'm coming back to kill you, Giggles. I should make a Jack the Ripper character with the Blade of Mercy. Here's the door. Ha, door. Oh no, he hit me with his poison knife. It's rude to shoot people when they're coming through the door. I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand this is your house and I came in uninvited, but I mean, don't get me wrong, on second thought, I think you were totally in the right, but holy moly. Okay. We're just gonna have to try to visceral you. Okay. I forgot how much damage these dudes did. Yep. I should probably start going through my gems and seeing what's crap and needs to be thrown away. There's not a force on heaven or earth that is gonna make me fight that thing right now. You asleep, honey? Yeah, you're asleep. I wonder how bad I can make it mad. Ah, that's what I never did. See if I could aggro it through the door like that. I know certain dungeons you can. Oh no! This is a terrible turn of events. Come here there. I'll smack you with my smack stick. Alright, now swapping over. The wife has passed out. I don't blame her. This is around her bedtime anyway. Hey, spy door. Alright. That's probably one of probably the dungeon I've run the least. What's in this? I don't really hardly ever bother except for clothing. Yeah, I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not falling for that. Come here there, buddy. What's your gem? I know this room. How about you there, Screamo? Okay, then here we go. Haha, more ritual blood 3 for me. Normally, however, I talk whenever the missus has passed out and I'm all alone. Alrighty, I'll just go right on through here. And over there. I don't even know, is there anything down here even worth... No, this goes back to the room we were at. Alright, so all we gotta do is just go fight the boss. And who is the Layer 1 boss? Can't remember. I think a brain sucker, ain't it? Yep, I called it. I used to be really good at parrying them idiots, but no, he grabbed me. I mistimed that. Well, I only lost one insight. That's cool. You'll pay for it. Alright, let's see if any of our gems are worth a crap. But first, I'm gonna get me a pinch of tobacco. Figures that air conditioner only comes on when I'm streaming. It never wants to come on whenever I'm trying to sleep and it's getting hot and stuffy. It says, hey, I'm not going to turn on until like you can't stand it anymore, and it's inconvenient for you. All right, so what do we got? Anything? Okay, that's fine. And so is that. Let's go ahead and I don't know why I made these. I didn't need them. I didn't need that either. I don't get what I was thinking this morning when I made those. It's because I forgot that I didn't have PS Plus or whatever. Farewell, good lady. Well, I guess we can take a pause on the dungeon and go to Grand Cathedral. And we'll go to the Upper Cathedral, to one of my favorite areas, to one of my favorite boss fights, actually. I might stream Nicodemus again next week. Oh, why did I do I meant Cathedral Ward. I'm an idiot sometimes. I don't know. My tooth's distracting me too, so that don't help. And I'll be ready for it to come out. I've got an appointment for Thursday, which happens to be my birthday. That thing's coming out. Give me your shards. Ha 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 ha. I could. Alright. Blah! He stabbed me! No joke, I thought about making a dark side field build just to commemorate the sheer spectacular terribleness he was at this game. And like literally trying to play the game as a challenge run. Like just do everything Dark Side Phil did, but try to beat the game at least and finish it. Because I think people would not be interested if I just quit after Ludwig. Like, what kills me is that he still shows up in a lot of Soulsborne reaction videos to bosses. He's like definitely one of the last guys that should be on those kind of videos. Like, I think if you're going to be in a compilation of anything that's a best of Bloodborne or Dark Souls, it should be that you've at least beaten the game, all the bosses at the very least. But maybe not all the bosses, because I can understand if you've skipped a couple. Because there was quite a few people I knew that didn't know that Canehurst was a thing. Or that this place was a thing. Some people flat out forgot about Upper Cathedral. I think, what was the areas that I forgot my first playthrough? I didn't forget Canehurst. I ran into Canehurst. Uh, I never did find the key to this place, so so I did forget, like a lot of people, about, or I didn't find moon presence like a lot of people did. So I think I did fairly okay on my first playthrough. I didn't do perfect. I think out of all the bosses that gave me trouble, um, Ligurius, I think he gives everybody trouble. Gurman definitely gave me trouble. Um, but I think Vicar Amelia was actually the one that gave me the most trouble. Because my starting weapon was actually the threaded cane. And I didn't know how weapon scaling worked. I didn't know anything about how you were supposed to level your character in this game and what scaling was and all that. So I made things harder for myself than what I should have. And I think everybody does on their first Souls game. I think I struggled with Vicar Amelia probably the most. It took me several tries because she was so tanky. I didn't understand anything about how any of the game worked really. Like I thought you just kind of smashed everything, and I tried to level up everything evenly. Definitely not something you want to do. But I think everybody's that stupid when it comes to their first Soulsborne game. I don't know a single person that ever fights these guys legit, so I have no shame. You can farm these guys for chunks, but in my experience, they don't drop them as frequently to make them really viable as chunk farmers. I think the best way to farm for chunks is just to go ahead and get in the dungeons. Because you'll run into plenty, especially once you start dungeon farming. That's probably the first chunk I've ever seen one of them drop in a long time. Be totally 100% honest. Whoop, hey. I got really lucky on that one. Cosmic Eye Watcher. I need to go back and get the Beast Drawer because that would come in handy for Mikolash. Shaman Bone Blade. Let's go open up the shortcut before we take on these guys up here. Because I'm not stupid. I like this area. I like how like it kind of like it starts to gradually unravel that yeah, this is a totally um, cosmic horror centered story. Time for the best gesture in the game. Make contact. I just love the creepy music and the vibes from this place. I wish there was more to it. I mean, don't get me wrong, the lore behind it's really cool, but I wish there was more to it than just this. This is definitely, in my opinion, one of the shorter areas of the game. Probably not quite as short as Bergenworth, but like I would gladly trade the Forbidden Woods for this area. Personal opinion. Okay, so I think we are going to do a slice of cheese with this. Where is my Shaman Bone Blade? We are going to replace the Executioner Glove with the Bolt Paper. We'll top off our health real quick. Never hurts to do that. Oh no. That was terrible. There you go. unironically like this boss fight. Lovecraft reference. Brandon, you're gonna go fight a Britos like right after? Yep. I remember day one before this was patched. If you died to a Britos and you didn't send the elevator back up, you were not going to get back to her. Just had to get her on the next new game cycle. Those were terrible days. The only thing I miss about day one Bloodborne is the mystery behind a lot of it. Everybody knows too much about this game now, but that's literally it. All the patches and everything made everything 10 times better. Boy. I'm doing terrible right now. Now I'm doing better. Ooh. You're weak to thrust. That's probably one of the cleanest dodges I've ever done against that move. Now, lucky for us, we do not have to be in a huge hurry. Because that aura will get her damage too. Back up from that. Try to bait a head attack of some kind. Back off. Just be mindful of your surroundings, as you should be with every boss fight. Oh, not quite as clean that time. She has double hit boxes. No. I want to be at full health. Because we're getting ready to... Oh no. Okay. It's okay. Okay. Heal up. Probably not, my greatest showing against her, but whatever. I mean, you farm her enough times in the chalices. I got greedy several points. So every time I got hit, it was 100% totally my fault. So, what can we upgrade? Anything at all? We need 2 more for that, and I do want to save up for the cane at the very least.
Welcome.
So I think outside of DLC, that was our final optional area. You almost got skilled where we want it. I want to go ahead and start putting on my Fashion Souls stuff. There we go. And it won't be complete until I get Brador's Testimony as a headpiece. This is usually what I rock as far as Soulsborne goes, or Fashion Souls goes. Alrighty. So, let's just go ahead and wrap up a bunch of stuff in the base game. We want to go ahead and get a Blood Rock, and we may start farming the Winter Lanterns. Now that we have most of our weapons where we need to be, we're in a good place to go ahead and start farming for decent-ish gems. Yeah, let's get rid of that. That's terrible. I remember picking up a thing. We're going to take care of Edgar first, because I believe we should. Oh, hey Edgar, that was a lot of damage. Forgot how well the rosemary stacks. Got that weird stacking effect to it. I'm more likely going to legit fight Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I'm not fighting you. I want to blow through this area. Are you gonna fall? No, you're not, but somebody fell. I don't think there's anything up there for me, so I'm not gonna worry about you. Forgot how well your damage stacks there, buddy. To be honest with you, I think in Mickey Mouse we're gonna have to actually let's send that elevator down, so that if the worst happens, it won't be terrible. chunk. A keen cold blood. Now, a lot of our damage is going to come from the physical part of the daggers instead of the arcane latency that's in there. The arcane latency is just like a little buff, like a constant small buff. But it's not going to matter much to Mickey Losh here. I'm following you, buddy. Dash and slash. We'll go after a lot of the items here later. First things first. Oh no, I got shot. I don't want to cheese him this time. See, he took the route where it's better to not cheese him. I want to get the chunk. Haha, oh no, he's gonna run in there and I'm gonna run. Oh no, the door is shut. Thank you for moving so politely out of my way. And this cavity, I'm ready for this tooth to come out. Alright, cool. Alright, top off. It's really not a hard boss fight as long as you know how to dodge a call beyond attack. Which, you know, you play enough PvP, you'll eventually learn or die. I'll take this. Take this. And we'll be on our way to go. Well, we're going to equip some eye runes real quick. Because I want some eye runes. Alright. I want to be able to find some decent-ish gems. Which... I think one eye rune would be enough. To be honest with you, because I seem to have really crappy luck whenever I equip both for the Winter Lanterns. The only time I've ever seen it make a difference is in Chalice Dungeons with some of the better gems, because the bosses are always going to drop a gem anyway, right? And do this, and then I'll probably get off for the night myself and just chill out. I gotta make it a few more hours, then go to bed, and I gotta work tonight, and then I'll be on vacation until the next Monday. So it'll be cool. I can actually get two, I can actually get 2 blood rocks with the amount of, um, let's just go ahead and kill Wet Nurse too, and then we'll worry about all that. Oh wait, let's at least level up first. I mean, doy. Margot's Loft Middle, because I have enough insight to buy a second Blood Rock, and that would work out very well for my game. After we kill the Wet Nurse, then we can go worry about the Blood Rock and everything like that. Next time I get on Bloodborne, I'll that's the first time I ever seen it be that melee heavy. Alright, so a lot of things people don't know about the pigs up ahead is that you can actually bait them and attack in the shadows of Yarnum for you. Shut up. You can actually bait them into attacking the shadows of Yarnum for you, and they'll clear out a lot of the enemies. As long as they hit those walls there, be a-okay. Well, that's one pig down. That's another pig down. So we'll come back and we'll kill the rest of the shadows here in a minute. I think I already have a... There we go. For some reason I just gotta always pick it up. I don't know why. Oh no. Come on. Throw a strike at me. Piglets died. You have some fairly decent gems over here, especially if you're needing a nourishing gem. You'll find a decent radial right here. Not perfect, but enough to get you on your way. So if you're rocking like a Tonitrus or a Moonlight Greatsword or something like that, there you go. Here's a radial to get you started. Just like there's a triangle underneath the clinic. It's not great, but oh, buddy. Hello. Get the bloodstone shot. Oh, doggone. Paying too much attention to my phone down there. Alright. So, here's our buddy. The little crawling madness. Dead. To right. Okay. Now let's go kill the wet nurse. Because we can go ahead and unlock one blood rock. And then we can come back here, get a second blood rock. And there you go. Because killing Murgo's wet nurse will unlock blood rocks. Have the insight bath. So, and that, you know, was kind of easy for people who like just want to get one in a hurry and haven't used their insight all game and whatever. Holy moly. I stood in front of that. I deserve that. Okay, time to run. 60 seconds of running around. Oh, hey. I kind of wish this boss did make it to the Chalice Dungeons. Would have been cool. I watched something yesterday about, it was a video posted a week ago about cut content in early prototypes involving the Wet Nurse. Specifically to do with the beginning cutscene for the fight. Like, it used to be fairly obvious what the Wet Nurse was, because like it used to lift Margot up and hold it to its breast to feed it. which that's what, in case anybody didn't know that, that's what a wet nurse was. A wet nurse was a hired help in order to breastfeed infants if the mother, for some reason, was unavailable to do that. It was actually quite common among royalty for queens to have other women breastfeed their children. Not so much not so much a common practice much anymore. Um, that's kind of one of those things that, as time has gone on, has fallen out of favor. Um, well, let's go ahead and buy a blood rock, and then we'll run back and get the blood rock from the main game. And we'll probably call it quits for the night because I'm getting kind of tired myself. So there we go, blood rock done. Place of mercy, and we'll get one for the for the cane.
Good hunt.
Yeah, no, I've been down this road before. Okay. So let us go back. Should we equip eye runes? I think it'd be a good idea to equip eye runes. There's blood rapture, there's moon. Do we really need moon much anymore? Not really. Like, we'll probably get the moon rune from the... I've been using the wrong blood rapture rune this whole entire time. I forgot I had that. We'll get the other moon rune. And, oh yeah, we have a couple of rocks and stuff. We need or chunks of stuff, but never mind. They don't seem worth it. It's me to run back for them. It's just for my gun anyway, and I can always pick that up later. We'll go to middle. So, let us make our way to the blood rock. Oh no, he's fighting me. Bad doggy. Alright. Let's see how skilled I am tonight to do this. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm terrible. I don't know why I didn't just go ahead and equip that other blood rapture rune. Bah, whatever. It'll be fine. Okay. I don't remember if the inflicted organ is something that we necessarily need for the chalices. I think it's just a side ingredient for like depth 3 and 4s. Oh buddy, we are not going to outlast that. Yeah. It is what it is. There's a gem, so not totally terrible. Hey. Yeah, we're not going to outlast that. It's okay. They're all down though. That's a decent enough gem to be okay with. Alright, so moving right along. Let us go send the brain of Menzies down the shaft. And then we'll drop down. Gather what we can. I don't know if there's necessarily anything good out here for us, but there we go. Alright. I don't know if that's better than the blood gem I already have on my gun or not. Haha! Excuse me. Got kind of indigestion, barfy all of a sudden. I let my controller drift too close to the bed. We're just gonna kill you, buddy. Because there's nobody to stop us. Oh, he's so friendly. There's actually quite a few things in the chest I need to get. Like, there's another yellow backbone. They're up there. Won't be able to use glyphs till I get my PSN back. My PS Plus membership. Kinda, in my opinion, a little bit dumb to do with a game like this. Don't get me wrong, I get it's Sony, and Sony needs to make money too. It's just the, the cost of business. Fall. Fall, please fall. He didn't fall. They usually fall. I believe the brain is over here. Yep, right here. Alright, so I'm going to make contact with you, good, creepy thing. I'm never going to use this. I rarely ever do, so here we go. And while we do that, we're just going to chill and relax. Just chill and relax. Let us just kind of chill. We got about 60 seconds to waste. Doggone this tooth. I'm ready for it to come out. Haha, moon rune. Checking up on my Dungeons and Dragons stuff real quick. I want that living string. Give me that living string. I need it. Our time here is done. What am I doing? We'll just save that farming for another time. Ah, Mia, our bard, she forgot that. Yeah, we don't play on Sundays because most of our group is a church-going group, including myself. In fact, more than a few of us are involved in ministry, straight up altogether. Myself, I'm Sunday school teacher at my church now. I teach the adults. My wife teaches the kids. So we'll upgrade the threaded cane, and we'll probably go get the chunks later, but not now. I'm getting rather tired. Alright, what do we got here? That's a good one. I want... That's a good one. Attack versus Ken down is not bad. Alright, so let's I'm just gonna take a moment. I forgot to check my gun. I want to get rid of these because I'm not really interested in keeping crap. Let's go ahead and get... I don't care what Garmin wants. I give two pilling poops about what Garmin wants. Although I do want his weapon. We're just gonna go ahead and consume these. That way there's no chance of forgetting, because I have done that before. And it was rather embarrassing. We're gonna save those, because when I do go into New Game Plus, I'm gonna go in like right when I unlock the Depth 4s. But anyway, anybody who might watch this in the future after it's published to my channel, I thank you for any views I get. I want to give a special shout out to Zelia Fox, a longtime subscriber. Seeing them again for the first time in forever. Can't remember if Zelia's a boy or girl or whatever, but been good seeing a longtime subscriber come back and actually interact with the channel again. Thank you guys. God bless. As always, Soli Deo Gloria. Y'all have a good night.